has everything.
Bumping and banging.
Big boy.
Big boy.
All right, it is going down, man. We got friend Gabriel Iglesias up in here.
Gabriel Iglesias.
What's
aquí
going
con
on,
mi amigo
Fluffy?
Big Boy.
Hello.
En la mañana aquí en el Real 92.3.
Hey, man, I'm waiting on your album. You know what I'm saying? Your singing album.
Yeah, right. I'm
that sounds
getting
like
ready,
a hella
man.
intro
Yeah.
right there, bro.
Yeah.
I love how...
That's what I see. You hang out with Chenta for a little bit, you get all pumped up.
That's what the hell I do, too, brother.
Yeah.
Best believe it.
Yeah,
You looking good,
well,
my
Chenta
man.
had you in the outfit.
Oh, you stop that, man.
Yeah, Chenta got me to scream. Chenta got you to dress up like a mariachi.
Can you
and
imagine if he would have tried to get me to dress like that when I was 500 pounds? Can you imagine how many buckles and tassels?
You'd be a
and-
mariachi.
Yeah, he would be like all tucked in, like,
50 buttons.
Yeah, 50. Hey, man, you looking good, my brother.
Thank
he came
you.
in with his trainer. Now he's standing up doing interviews. You see
Look,
how he
yeah,
stand
right.
up?
Should
Yeah,
I
wow.
see-
Oh, like, what the hell?
I'm like
Too.
Foreman when he made the comeback. You know, he refuses to sit down. He's just,
Yeah.
I'm
just
stand
gonna
in the
stand
corner.
here because if I do, my legs gonna lock
Stand
up.
right here.
So how long you been with your trainer?
You know what? Off and on for about 2 years. That's funny, like we're dating.
Yeah.
About-
Right,
about-
right,
about-
man.
Off and on for about 2 years
It's
now.
complicated, big.
When are you gonna move
It's
forward?
complicated.
She tells me I got to lift my own weight.
Yeah, but you look good. Is that the person who been hanging out with you?
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
your
she-
name? We need her for
name's,
Louis.
Her name's Hilda.
Hilda.
I need a trainer, too.
She's
I-
ripped.
her nickname is Kilda, though. She's
Yeah,
got
for
some, you see her
sure.
traps?
Yeah, man.
was
Hey,
about to be
dude,
like,
I went to
Good
give her a
gosh.
hug and I felt her back and I was like, good Lord have mercy. Like, man. And she was like, oh, we could tighten up this loose skin. You look a mess. What happened
Yeah.
here?
You look
know
a
what I'm
mess.
saying? It's not gastric bypass isn't the end all. You still need to get in the gym.
She told you to get down, give her 50 already.
You know, does
He
she
handed her money. That's how intimidating she is.
does she help you out with the show as well?
You know what? She is on an episode of my new show.
Talk about it.
Thank you. Good segue.
Go ahead, man. Hello. I know. I was afraid if you segue, what would have happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it'd have been a confessional.
Yeah.
No, my new show, Fluffy Breaks Even. She's on one of the episodes. Big. Here's the thing. You know, we love to eat. We love
Yes.
to. We love to just feel good. But now, because of our situations of losing weight, we gotta make sure we don't gain the weight back. So we gotta be accountable for it.
Right.
So everything I go out and I destroy, I basically gotta re-destroy with a workout.
Yeah.
So if I go out to eat
Wow,
somewhere,
bro.
the next day I gotta do a workout that's gonna burn off that meal.
That's
Hey, man,
crazy.
the
That's a
breaking
lot
even.
of-
Without giving away the season, what has been the hardest break even so far?
Orange County Fair. We went. and
Yeah.
It was an all-day event of fried foods. I mean, they
Yes.
fry everything from
Yeah.
Oreos to. I mean, I had a
Butter.
fried grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah. Did you bring any? No, you didn't.
No.
Hey, man,
sounds
yeah.
good.
So that was the hard one.
Yeah. So
And
the-
when you get to spots, you do go hard, though.
you know what? I try.
I
I
hope
enjoy
so.
myself. I don't
Yeah.
intentionally try to set a record or anything.
Right.
Are
Yeah,
you good at counting the
that show's been
calories
done.
now?
No, I'm horrible at that. But you
Yeah.
got to figure if you got a
Bro.
bowl of fried stuff, it's not going to be. It's probably like 3,000 to 4,000
Damn.
calories.
That's crazy. I remember running for like 30 minutes and it said you burn like 60 calories. I was like,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
You
And
burn
then
off a Diet
and then
Coke
I
with
thought
that.
about you and I was like, what is he doing on the show? Like, how are you doing that?
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you
That's a
straight
lot
up.
of
I've been
calories you gotta
looking at
burn.
just the promos where I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I hope this dude don't ask for no cameos or, you know what I'm saying? But you got your crew that you work with.
Yeah,
That's
and like for
good.
example, the Orange County Fair one, the workout that we did for that was we went to work out with Chuck Liddell at a UFC training center. So we needed to take it there in order to burn that meal out.
And
So it
dude
kind of
is serious about his workout.
Oh yeah, he's very serious.
Yeah, it's no longer just a television show on Fuse, that a comedy thing. It's like, no, you're getting in here and you're doing it.
Yeah, because the last thing they want you to do is make fun of what it is that they're doing. I
Right.
mean, yeah, we can have a good time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
be silly, but do not make fun of the UFC training.
What is the
center.
liability? And
I
would
think Chuck Liddell
that
takes
just
you in the parking lot.
I'm talking about just the liability
no.
for Fuse with Fluffy Breaks Even. I would think like, good Lord have mercy. Like, here go one of our big partners. He's out here working out like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, who did the green light on this show? You know what I'm saying? Like I would be like, man, this is a risk. You know?
The fact that we all had to get physicals before the
Yeah.
show happened, I thought was pretty
Damn.
interesting, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
Hey, man, I remember I did a movie. They was like, you got to go get a physical. I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting that movie. You know what I'm saying? I guess I can't even play Big Boy in this movie because I'm not going to pass the
They
physical.
said, oh, was that when you did Deuce Bigelow?
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, Deuce. Yeah, they put. I was like, I'm just laying in the bed. They was like, well, look at you.
Look, man.
Wow.
They was like,
But you might reach for a pillow.
yeah, and plus we got to go
Wow.
ahead and make sure that we, reinforce the bed. You know.
Wow.
What was your biggest weight, Fluff?
Biggest weight was almost 450.
I heard that.
Almost 450.
Where you at right now?
Right now, right around 330.
I love it.
And it's crazy because you say you love it, but anybody that hears 330, that's still really, really
Oh
big.
man, let me tell you, bro.
But when they see how much bigger you
Yeah.
were, then
Yes.
it's like,
Let me
oh,
tell
he-
you.
he looks great.
Hey man, you
He looks
couldn't tell
great.
me nothing. When I was at 510 pounds, right? I lost down to 399. Man, I was like, dude, I gotta get new clothes. Like, look, on my
That's a
ass.
lot, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember the call.
Yeah. But I was really like, oh, this is ridiculous. So now I'm still there. So when you say, oh, I'm like 3 something, I'm like, man, that's amazing. Because right now you look good.
Yeah, man.
Thank
You know what
you.
I'm saying? Like people look at you and they say, oh, he lost weight.
And I think it's because, we set certain bars. You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
candy bars either.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did those. Good Lord have mercy. I had to talk to the public. Sorry about that, Fluff.
Like, I'm sure somewhere out there, there's a guy that's like 650, and everybody's like, you look so good. And they're like, how could you say that? Well, the guy weighed 1,500
Yeah.
last year. He weighed 1,500 last year. Now he's down to 650.
You ever watch like
And
my
you look good.
600-pound life or something like
Yeah.
that? I watch that eating. That's how bad I am. You know what I'm saying? Extreme weight loss, all those. I sit down and eat. And I'm like, man, what's wrong with this sickness I have? Fluffy breaks even. What
Yes,
night
sir.
do we get Fluffy breaks
Fluffy
even?
Breaks Even is on every Thursday night
ahead now.
at 10 p.m. on the Fuse Network. If you got DirecTV or Dish, I think it comes on 3 hours earlier.
Hello.
Yeah.
Because the East Coast feed.
Love
Now,
it.
is this a show that, like, and I know that you got a great deal with Fuse now. You know what I'm saying? From what my people say.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
People always got to say people. It's just what I
Yeah.
read. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds more important when you say people. Now, my people tell me, Gabriel, Fluff, that you guys also did like a production situation where we'll see more shows come through.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Fuse,
dope.
Fuse and I, we got a nice little partnership going on. So I'm producing a
I
bunch
love
of.
how you brand yourself,
That's
bro.
dope, man.
Like, it's got to be yours as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If
you
my
been-
hand's involved in it, I got to make sure that it is.
I heard that. What about stand up? You're not abandoning the stage?
No,
for
not at all.
television?
Not at
because
all.
that's what my people told me. That
No,
you
it-
were
Wow,
abandoning,
your peoples, huh?
That you're not doing as many shows. You
Oh,
know
no,
what
I'm still.
saying?
The only person that works harder than me, the only person who works harder than me
Who
as
is
far
that?
as the stand up and the TVs and the film, is Kevin Hart.
Right.
Kevin
yeah,
Hart
yeah.
kills it. There's
Yeah.
got to be 7 Kevin Harts. I
Yeah.
swear there is. Because every time I turn on the TV, he's doing
Yeah,
the
man,
news.
something.
He's got a TV show.
He's on
he's
an
got 4
H&M
movies.
commercial with David
He's in
Beckham.
magazines. I mean, he's everywhere. And I'm like, and then he's running.
Yeah.
He goes and tweets and he goes and runs marathons with people. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's
like, look at you.
Hey man, he hit us up. I think he's doing one in L.A.
Yeah, 5K.
Yeah, but I shouldn't even say because I told him yeah.
You
There
couldn't
you
pay
go.
me the 5K to go run with.
But you know what though? You haven't done the 5K for Fluffy Breaks Even. You haven't.
You know what? Running isn't part of the workouts. I
Tell
mean,
me about it.
there ain't no running.
Yeah.
No
Tell me.
running.
So what other kind of workouts do we see in the season? You did UFC.
UFC training. We did a zombie apocalypse training, and I know that sounds extreme. They had us doing a camp outside. So first of all, we're pushing trucks out of the way. We're flipping
no,
tires. We're
no,
crawling under
no.
barbed wire. We're
Don't
running
you-
with assault
Damn.
rifles.
Don't you have people for that?
Yeah.
You pay too many dues to be doing this by yourself.
Right, I got stunt Mexicans.
Yeah.
Fluffy? Órale.
Over here? Like, yeah, please. Thank you so much. Push that truck for me, please. Man, so how hurt are you the day after?
We were in the sun, and then also too running with assault rifles that
Damn.
backpacks, and we actually did a scene where we're firing the rifles, and the shells went down the back of my neck.
Oh, the hot
So-
metal?
Yeah, so I actually got branded on my back.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's when you
shells
get
that
home,
flew
you
in
about to go in the shower, and your queen is like, okay, where were you at today?
Yeah.
Good times.
Like really bullets? Like you're gonna catch a bullet.
Right. Oh, yeah, a hot shell.
Yeah.
Right. A hot
Sure.
Michelle. Right. You know, like, yeah. Right, Fluff. But how's the relationship, man? Is it hard to stay on that? Not hard, like, oh, he's out there. But, I mean, how do you and your queen, as far as, like, I know you work a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I work. I'm home 3 days out of the
Okay.
week, sometimes 4, and then gone on the weekends.
I heard that.
Little
Are you
balance.
sad on
Sometimes
the
got to bring her to
weekends?
work.
Yeah, as you should. She's here now, which
Yeah, she is.
I love, man. Which I love. You know,
I left her out there with the cake and the pastries and stuff that's in the hallway.
Yeah, we knew you-
Good way to welcome people.
we
by
knew
the way.
you
Sorry about
we knew
that.
you were coming. We were gonna do big and fluffy break even.
We're gonna break even today.
Yeah, we're just gonna eat up everything, and we're just gonna get on like segways and just ride around. Like, man, we're not burning any calories off of this.
I want to say there's about 8 people in this building that I've seen on those
for
those
sure.
segways. And
Yeah,
I'm
those
like,
little board
wow.
things. You know, it's the
Yeah,
lost
man. The
sideways
art.
skateboard.
Yeah, it's the lost art of walking. Remember walking?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so
Remember-
boring.
You see the evolution chart? You see
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
guy's got wheels under him?
yeah. Like look what we've done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it got the followers right there. Are you on your Instagram? Is that you? Instagram,
That I live
Twitter?
on it. I live on
heard
it. And I'm
that.
always following you too. I always see you got the,
I like how
all
you
the
jump in
guests.
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he'll jump in my
On the
comments
comments?
random.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He don't say, "Hey, big as flow." I'll just look like, "Oh hell, okay,
Yeah.
that's always good."
Like, oh, it's a comment.
Man, yeah.
Do you have fun
Fluffy.
commenting back with people or like your fans?
People don't think it's me.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Can you-
would
they'll say, "Can you please tell Gabriel that?" And I'm like, "It's me." No, seriously.
Right.
Let him know that I'm a big fan. And I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, got it.
Okay. After 10,
Thumbs
I'll
up.
let him know.
Sure.
I'll let him know.
Let him in on
After
it.
telling you 10 times that it's me, I'll let him know.
That's why I don't like getting on the phones. A lot of times, fans will say, "Hey, talk to my friend so and so on the phone,"
How
and then I
much
have to
time?
spend like 5 minutes trying to prove that it's me.
Yeah.
You're like, do characters. I'm like, no,
Do
I'm
the
taking
voice.
requests.
Yeah.
I'm taking requests on the phone. I'm in the
No,
street.
people pay me to do this. Come on.
Like,
So-
do the voice.
Yeah, do that one thing.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah, do that joke. You know the one where you say "memor," you memor.
Right.
That's not me.
Right.
Say "I know how." That's not me.
Uh,
And by the way, that nice one on that interview, I saw it.
which one?
The interview that you did with you know who.
Okay. Well, you know who?
Well, you know who.
Right.
Yeah.
Would that be
Yeah.
Kevin Hart?
Oh.
All right, y'all stick
Oh.
around your radio. This Cattaraugus, man, it is going down. Fluffy breaks even. Fuse Television Thursday nights. Congratulations to you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Best believe that. Now, what about any more stand-up as far as film? Do you have anything film-wise or anything with
the special?
like a stand-up or anything like that?
I'm gonna film a new special in May of next year.
Really though?
Yeah.
Is it hard now being out on the road and do you have the no camera policy in your audience now?
Ooh.
No, that's Kevin. And
Damn.
I
A
saw
lot
it
of people
enforced
have that,
firsthand. I saw about 8 people get thrown out that were in my vicinity.
Really?
Yeah, that's
from Kevin's show.
Extremely strict on that. You can't even have your phone in your hand. They make it very clear. They make an announcement and they say this is now the portion of the show where you put your phone in your pocket. If you pull your phone out for any reason, you will
Man.
be ejected. And they
Can
say if
you
you need to make a call, please get up from your seat and go to the lobby and you can make the
Wow.
phone call or whatever from over there. But
Can you
if you're
imagine sitting there and be like, "Who, Auntie? Well, she died. Oh,
Yeah.
Gotta leave, sir." Like, what the
Yeah, like what?
my seats got upgraded because 2 people did not listen.
Like, we might as well sit up here then.
Yeah, no, I've seen it firsthand. It's
But
insane.
I ask you that, G, because social media, everybody has their phone out. It's like people not even watching sometimes. They're watching just through their phone. And as a comedian, it's not like there's just that hit record where you get up there and you sing the Hills like you're the Weeknd and people want to hear it. You know, now there's some jokes or the voice that people want to see, but for 2016, do you feel like, man, like now I got to go and create all this other material because, you know, I've done those jokes or people on the road, they killing a joke before you even get to town. Is that a problem?
I'm more concerned over the quality of the material that's getting posted out there. So, for
Right,
example,
okay.
I'm not worried about somebody recording me and posting it because it's probably going to look and sound like crap most of the time, because
Right.
especially if it's from afar. Also, we let the fans know, can you please not record or take any photos after the show's over. You could take photos and stuff like that, but just so that everyone can enjoy the show. Now, if somebody happens to do it, we have no control over that, and I'm not going to hire 30 people to
You're
start
not
throwing people out.
Oh, okay.
No, it's way more distracting to throw someone out. I'd rather just, hey, it's okay. Just have a seat. I see you recording. Put that away.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Come on
right.
so we can have fun.
Stop it.
Because some people don't care. I've had people pull out full-blown iPads.
iPads.
Oh my
And I'm like,
bro.
And now the new iPad's like so massive and huge.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck.
You could see like the 3 back rows are lit up.
Damn.
Like one person holding one end, the other holding the other end. Like, no, we're not filming over here.
No, just getting different angles.
Yeah, but
What I'm worried about is whenever I go to a comedy club, for example, like if I'm performing at the Ice House, I'm worried more about that because that's when I'm really working out the material.
Right.
Whereas at a big show, I'm not trying to practice
Like
or
the-
work stuff out. I'm using only
Gotcha.
stuff that works because that's, people came out for the big show and the big guns, and you got to give them the big guns. You can't practice.
Right. Oh,
But
man.
at a comedy club, hey, I'll do 3 hours, and it's just, some of it'll work, some of it won't. But the people know that, okay, this is new stuff.
Yeah.
Do you feel a certain way when a joke didn't go over like you thought?
You know what?
Like
I'll make fun of the fact that it didn't work, and that'll
Okay,
get the laugh.
that's dope.
So that's
Yeah.
always my little life raft to go
Yeah.
to.
That's dope. Do you ever make up something right then and there and you're like, oh, I got to lock that in. I got to lock that in.
And I'll usually say it out loud so that I when I watch the video later, because I'll record myself.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I got to remember that for later.
Yeah.
And that'll be like the
That's a note to yourself.
That's
Like,
dope.
My,
you gotta remember
my
it.
favorite's when the comedians actually laugh at their own jokes because it's so genuine. They're not
Right.
like, when I make a joke and I think it's funny, I'll laugh, but when they make a joke and they laugh at it,
Except when some comedians, when it's a crutch.
Yeah.
When it's like,
I've heard
dude,
that
it's
too.
not that funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you'll see these little moments of like it caught them by surprise
Right.
that it was funny. So sometimes it makes me feel like that was an ad lib. Those are my favorite genuine moments.
and G, you don't
Ad-libs
really
are the best.
You don't really curse on stage. Do
You know what? I try not to.
Right.
I'm not gonna say that I'm squeaky clean.
Right,
I'd say in the
right.
course of a 2-hour show, I'll probably drop the F-bomb twice.
Okay.
But I'm usually doing it in character. So when I tell people, I know I just cussed, but that wasn't me. That was the character.
Right.
Because I wouldn't cuss.
Charge
but the
it to
person I
him.
just talked about would.
Right. If you feel a certain way, that's him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got some animated movies coming out, Norm of the North. What's that about?
guy.
Norm of the North. It's a film starring Rob Schneider. It's like I guess like a cutesy. How could I put it? That's what happens when you don't read the script. I ain't gonna lie to you,
We
Big.
just go to
Look,
your lines.
Look, yeah, I just kind of went to my lines in this one. They're like, look, you're a fox, and here's your
You're angry.
Hey,
inspiration.
man, that's the same with me. Like, wait, the movie's about what? I just did the Donald Trump life story? Oh, my God, I should have read the damn script. Like, no, bring it back. So you don't know what the script is 100%.
I just think I'm a bear. I'm pretty sure I'm a bear.
I heard
Yeah.
that.
How do you channel a bear? What do you think of?
You know,
Me?
they actually told me to do my own voice, which I
Oh,
thought was cool.
nice.
They're just like, we want people to know that it's you, and I'm like, all right. So I just started talking. Like
Have you ever
myself.
seen a movie called Meet the Ditos?
Ooh.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, no one's seen it, but I played the bear in that.
Did you really?
Yeah. No one's seen it.
What was your inspiration?
Why?
Just Fuzzy that works with me. You know what I'm saying? You know,
And no one's seen it?
I had to channel Fuzzy's inner bear. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Yeah, no one's seen it. Yeah.
It didn't come out, or?
Yeah, it did come out, but still,
Must have missed that
no
one.
one has seen it. You know what I'm saying? And you never seen it. And I love how you say you heard of it. You haven't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the kind of work I do.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It's so
I'm
exclusive.
more of a passion project kind of
Got
guy.
it.
Had a little passion.
Yeah, as opposed to like, oh, I need to be on the big screen, or I need to have thousands of people come out and see me, and millions of people know my
Nah,
name.
Not like that, man.
Yeah, I'm more of a passion
Yo,
project.
I
kinda
got it.
guy. Yeah, and even this year, like I've done one movie this year. You know that's coming out next year, and in this particular movie, I play Big Boy.
Woo!
Sitting in this,
Wow.
yeah, it's no acting.
Oh
really.
yeah, you did kill that though.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you.
great
Thank you.
work.
You know, and it's crazy because I had to audition 4 times to get that part.
In
You
his
know
own
what I'm saying?
studio.
And then they asked me, they was like, "Well, can Gabriel Iglesias?" I was like, "He busy." You know what I'm saying? do you turn down work
Ooh.
that I can
I have turned down some work. I don't like to, but I now I'm at the point where the schedule's so just I
Right.
gotta have time to spend with family. I mean,
Yeah.
if not, that's it. I'm done. It's,
How
7
great
days a
does
week.
that feel though, knowing you got to a great point in your career where you can
And you did
do
it
that?
your way too, though.
Yeah.
It feels good, but at the same time, my head tells me, you know what, man, you could have made some more money right there, you know, because I look at what could I have done with that? Who could I have helped?
Right,
That's
right,
beautiful.
right.
So it's like, oh, you know, one day I got a piece of paper, I put a circle, and I put my name in the middle, and then I started breaking off how many people I employ and how many people are
Oh, my
affected by
Lord.
me
Yeah.
doing what I do. And if I stop working, how many people's lives are affected by
Yeah,
that?
man. Like it's very
Damn.
crucial. That's why we got to take care of ourselves. That we get up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That we get up in the mornings, bro.
Well, you wake up at what,
Damn.
3?
Yeah, 3:34, 4 o'clock. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that depend on you getting up.
Yes, and
You
if
know
you
what I'm
don't,
saying?
then that's, you're affecting people.
Yeah, man. So take care of yourself, brother. Continue.
I'll keep
You know what I'm
breaking
saying?
even.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you should.
I'll keep breaking
Keep
even.
breaking even. Fluffs, definitely want to thank you
Yeah,
for coming
man.
in and hanging out with us, brother.
Thank you, Big.
Show you right. Always good to see
He
you.
really didn't sit down once.
Yeah.
Like-
He got his
Go ahead.
trainer here.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to show
he's
off, right? I got
Yeah.
the trainer in the back. She's watching me.
I'm gonna tell your
Louis
trainer.
took
Like, I don't want to see you
Hilda.
sitting on your butt.
Hilda, he usually sitting down at this time. Come in here. Come on in here.
Come on
He's
in here.
usually sitting down. His trainer is here,
Yeah.
so he made sure that he stood up during the whole interview.
Yeah, normally we order pizza like around this
Oh
time.
my
Yeah.
gosh, man. Oh my God. Come on in here.
coming in.
Yeah.
This is Gabriel Iglesias' trainer. All right, she looked like a trainer.
She does.
Go ahead now. Now, it's Hilda, aka Kilda.
That would be me.
You look healthy.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
let me tell you about your client here that's
Yes.
been standing up during the whole interview.
Tell me.
He usually sits down. when he come in for interviews.
And he wasn't the whole time.
No.
I
And
watched
usually he has like a
Right.
whole thing where he's like, oh, you know, make sure there's pizzas and sandwiches and
I want those
it's
donuts.
crazy. Yeah, I need somebody to come down with,
Why you
with
being
a
a rata,
scooter.
bro?
Hey, that's what I do. How is it working out with G?
You know what? It's been really fun. I do have to say he's an excellent client. He does listen to everything
That's
I pretty
dope.
much tell him to do. So he may not like it, but he actually
Go
does
ahead
it.
now.
Yeah.
Go ahead now. You give it.
Oh, what's this?
Hello. Like really, just I know they're gonna probably bring you in. Just say that I'm doing well.
Right.
Yeah, just say that I'm doing well. Show you well, I can see the results on them. You know what I'm saying? So continue to do that.
Absolutely.
Go ahead
Absolutely.
now. I'm
We're
gonna tell you
keep
straight
going.
up.
Keep going.
I'm scared of you.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
I haven't even seen you train, but already I know not to. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to get a trainer to come train with you. I assume.
I
Would
told
you
her the
like
only
to
thing-
try?
No.
Oh,
This is just, Hilda. There's
Straight
just
up,
some
come
things
on.
that you know.
just one time.
No.
Still gonna be that now.
No,
Still
because
gonna be
then
that.
you know
I ain't falling
Gabriel
for that again.
Iglesias. Yeah. You know him, and then it's gonna be like, how was it? He's gonna be like, oh well, he shit on himself. He was throwing up and he kept crying.
He
and,
couldn't
like,
handle
I don't
it.
even work out with my wife.
Well,
Like my wife is a workout beast.
Okay.
And I choose not to work out with her because we're not on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm there with you.
yeah, yeah,
got it.
I don't think you are. I think you I think that you've passed my workout level. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I'm not gonna pitch a show where I say, hey, Big Boy breaks even. That's not the show I'm gonna pitch. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody came to me and said, hey, this is the show we have, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
right.
Where I go to eat and then I gotta work it off. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
So
I like
already,
half the show.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, can I eat and fluff work it off?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got your crew out there; they're dying too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's,
if
it
you
just
love it, you
doesn't
wouldn't
sound
be at
like
that
fun.
show.
That's why I got to do a
Now, how did y'all
Fluffy
hook
get
up?
someone to break even.
Yeah. All right. You go. How did y'all get together?
well, his girlfriend and I've been training her for the last 3-4 years.
Go ahead now.
It's been and
And
from
you've been
there,
hiding
her and I
and
become,
sneaking out and stuff.
Oh, right.
I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, I told her flat out that I didn't like her. I
Yeah.
says, "Look, I says my girlfriend we used to sleep in.
Right.
We used to sleep in. We used to go have breakfast. It was
Yes,
awesome. It was
the good
nice.
old
It was
days.
good old time, you know." And next thing I know, I'd wake up, my girlfriend's gone, and then she'd come back, she's all sweaty.
Yeah.
You know, and then I say, well, let's go eat. And she's like, well, okay, egg whites. And I'm like, what do you mean egg
What's
whites?
going on? Like, who is
Yeah,
this woman?
Yeah, uh-huh.
You know, who is this woman that's trying
but-
to
Changing
I did a
everything.
show.
tear up our relationship?
But
I did
look
a show,
at her.
and
She
she-
looks amazing.
Go ahead
though.
now.
Yeah, she does, but she's
Hello?
not happy. She's not. She's
Yeah.
not. I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you.
what
I'm gonna
she's
tell you
talking
right
about.
now.
That's
Are
I'm
you
gonna tell
with
you
her
right
all the
now.
time, Hilda? Please, Fluffy, tell her.
Yes.
Tell her why she's not. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
You know what? The other day, and she's not gonna tell you this, but I'll tell you. I brought home some food that she really, really likes, and she made the face like, ah. But then I opened up the bag, and she's like, man. And then she started eating it, and then I go, baby, remember when we used to eat like this, and we were happy before Hilda came into our lives and ruined stuff. And I told her, I says, I blame any problems we had from the beginning on us having separate diets.
Right.
Oh.
He hated me.
I told her from the stage. I called her a bitch from the stage.
Oh yeah.
I'm going.
She's even laughing
I'm
over
gonna
there.
tell you straight up, Kilda. I just met you, and I wish you the best, but I don't want to see you again.
You know what? That hurts my feelings.
It should. That should tell you just from the great work that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
She
And I'm
kills
gonna
it.
tell you, it sounds crazy. It's not you.
Okay.
It's me.
It's you. Okay.
It's me.
All right.
The classic
okay.
line.
So, alrighty, and I know that they already sent your car away because she said you got to run to your next interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No, we
saying?
have to push the car.
We got to push the car.
Oh,
Push it.
man,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
picked up one, bro.
Yeah.
You picked up one. Alrighty, man, well, thank you for coming in.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I
I gotta
just need
carry
you to-
her out now.
I
That's
just need you to sign this piece of paper. Don't worry about who the beneficiary is. You know what I'm saying? Hilda, thank you for coming in.
You're so welcome.
AKA
Thank you.
Kilda. Best
Thank you so
believe that.
much.
Fluffy.
Can I
always a pleasure.
give her Jim a shout out?
Yeah, of course.
Go
Hell
ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead. Plug it. Go ahead.
Well, shout out to No Limits Sports and Fitness in Signal Hill, our Long Beach area.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's too far
if
from me.
anyone who is around, please come and
Okay, now
visit.
it's No Limit
No Limits Sports and Fitness.
Sports and Fitness
That is correct.
in Signal Hill.
in Signal Hill or Long Beach area.
Ah, yeah. If you were right here.
Yes.
Yeah, if she were here, we'd all be signing up.
Yeah, I
but you
can't
know what?
believe
It's just,
this,
oh,
you
You
know?
know what?
we
Or
live
you
right
just
here.
come in and then we can do like a
She
group
makes
training
house
right here.
calls.
Right here.
Someone
No, you
needs to
need
get
to stop
security.
those house calls. Those are illegal.
Leave her
All
name.
right.
Leave her name at the front desk.
Yeah. Hilda's here. Tell I'm not here. It's a beautiful day up in here, big boy. Thank you, guys.